on this episode of Season 3, Home. I remember sitting there. That was the first time she managed to calm me down with a piece of music. Hey, folks, welcome back to the Rajiv Show, and I'm your host, Rajiv Doreswamy. And this show aims to help reach out to those who are currently struggling in life and to remind you that life is indeed beautiful when you're inspired to make it your own. And uh, this season is, of course, season 3, Home. And this episode is dedicated to my mother. Of course, last season I spoke about my dad, and now we're going to talk about my mom. But before we get into our conversation here, I would like to say that if you guys are tuning in from Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all those good stuff, hit subscribe, follow, and all that good stuff. Download the podcast for the episode. Or if you're watching this via YouTube, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and of course hit that notification bell to know when I'm uploading my stuff. And send some love. Send some love. Everybody needs some love at this time. Let's talk about my mom. First of all, my mom is a phenomenal person to be with. And the things that I want to share with you are some of the personal memories that I remember. This is from beyond the life in India. And the first memory that I want to share with you is when I was young, my mom used to take me to uh, her choir practice around Saturdays, Sundays mostly. And I used to run around, There were times that I could never sit still. And of course, mom used to practice the choir. And there was this time where she had a performance here in our locality, in a local church, where where she sang this phenomenal piece called Payapang Daigdig, composed by Felipe de Leon. And I remember sitting there. That was the first time she managed to calm me down with a piece of music, because I remember it the way when I heard her step up in front of the stage, in front of the mic, and she sang that song gracefully, every single note, uh, with the emotion. I was literally standing there, and I was at awe at the power of my mom's voice, and that that was one of the most powerful moment that I remember from my mom. And then, of course, the next few years, life in India, of course, she was there with us. And then I remember there were crazy moments where, out of the blue, she goes off spontaneously and starts dancing, dancing Beyonce Single Ladies, and of course, when the Beyonce Single Ladies was out, she used to imitate the dance moves and everything, and that was fun. That was one fun experience with my mom. And then the one thing that I'd love to share is that her love for uh, for disciplining and educating me and my sister, and through the tough times, she encouraged us to keep our heads up and to move on with times, learn to do what we do, and things like that, things of that sort. um, she was a believer of education. She uh, she is uh, she is proud to say that two of her kids are official graduates, college graduates, and that is one of the greatest achievements that I want to share. uh, it is perfectly timed with, of course, my graduation. And I would love to share also some few memories about her humor. My mom is a very humorous person. I mean, every household reunion or a reunion that we have here, just simple get together, my mom knows how to entertain the crowd. And I think I've managed to steal a little bit of her skills here and there. That is one thing that I am actually lucky enough to have. And I want to dedicate this episode, of course, to my mother, my one and only mother. I want to say thank you if you're tuning in or you're watching this. I want to say thank you for everything that you've done, for the endless shoutings, of course, endless times that you've protected me from the things that the things that we're gonna go through, for that unconditional love and support, even the crazier times. Thank you so much for everything. Uh, I want to give this as like a love letter, basically an audio letter for you, and uh, I want to make you proud with the upcoming projects and everything that I'm doing. I want to prove to you that at least uh, all the things that you've taught me in terms of education, being a man, and doing the things that I love, uh, I'm glad and I'm happy that uh, I'm here and I'm here at home to spend time with you. And I want to thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And for everything that we've gone through, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love you. I love you. Mwah. Are you looking for amazing podcasters from the Philippines? If so, check out the Philippine Podcast Directory, which has 100 different varieties of podcasters ranging from educational to motivational to even inspirational content that can help brighten your day. Philippine Podcast Directory is also available on Facebook and on Instagram at Philippine Podcast Directory. So check out the Philippine Podcast Directory for some amazing podcasts fresh from the Philippines.